I don't work.
You fucking bum.
I am.
You've become your old man.
When you retired.
Well, I meant you're just rotting in the corner of a room.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're not really. But
That's true. We do hang out a lot these days. Collecting dust.
Yeah. My sister kept some of my dad's ashes because she wants to like get jewelry made out of them. So
Cool. That's like a good tribute that people do sometimes. Yeah.
I have a paperweight of my dad.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Because my mom got, because I inherited it from my mom, because she got the paperweight of my dad, and you can, like, his ashes are, like, swirling in it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And no one else wanted it, so I got it. And I was kind of making the joke that, because she had, like, the little baby, like, urn of my dad, and then I had this other urn of my dad, and actually the urn that I have of my dad that's like a full-size urn, you wouldn't really know it was an urn unless I told you it was an urn. And then the only other urn I was missing was the urn that my sister had, and I said I have 3 of the 4. I was making a joke. I'm like, I have 3 of the 4 urns of Doug. I just need to bring them together to make Mega Doug.
We are Mega Doug.
You bring in all the urns together, and you get you
can pour some blood into it, and it'll
Yeah.
come back to life as a vampire.
yeah
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you take control of the 4 bloodstones in the process
Yeah.
and rule the world.
Which one of our guests would we sacrifice to bring Sean's dad back?
Well, now we'd have to get a crowbar to get my dad out because he's buried in the National Cemetery.
Oh yeah, and you can't get it back. They made it explicit that you can't get it back. And the lady said something like, "Yeah, somebody like wanted us to unbury their dad so we could take him to a 4th of July celebration or something."
Yeah.
I'm like, don't worry, you'll never get that request from me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's such a weird request.
Yeah,
though.
they were doing the same thing to me too. They're like, once this is in there, you cannot get these things back. We seal it. It's
With how much she stressed it, it had to have been a really regular thing.
Yeah, no,
I'm like, what the fuck is going on with people?
they wouldn't. Yeah, she wouldn't have said it if it wasn't a common request. So yeah.
That's like when
I
they
think
put
he
the
did
sign on the toilet that says for display only at Menards.
Have you heard that Donald Glover bit about how when he and his brothers would go to the hardware store with his dad, they would like pretend to take shits in the toilet. And one time they had a foster kid with them because his parents are always taking in foster kids, and the foster kid saw them do that and took a real shit.
Oh shit. Well,
I
think
feel
they
really
did
bad for that employee.
They did that in Jackass, didn't they? The first Jackass.
They did, yeah.
And it really wasn't funny. It was like they did it, and then like they thought it was gonna be funny, but the employee did not find it funny.
Of course, the employee didn't.
I pictured every like store manager watching that immediately going, "All right, guys, we gotta get some tape and some signs up. We're gonna nip that one in the bud."
Because he just looked at him like, you fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, you wanted to kill him, didn't he?
Yeah, he was just like,
I don't blame him.
he was just like, he didn't say it, he just said, get out. He like didn't scream or anything, he's just like, get out.
I think that's probably how I'd react.
You might be lucky that there were cameras around, because there's a good chance where if someone did something like that, they'd get the shit beat out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite bit,
Well, he didn't have any shit to beat out of him anymore, though.
Yeah. I think my favorite bit, though, in the first one was when they shoved a car up the dude's ass.
Yeah.
And then went to go get x-rays. And like the doctor was like a foreign doctor, and he's like saying it's something sexual or something that he got a car shoved up his ass. And they're like, shouldn't we just take it out, Doc? No, you don't take it out. You have to get it surgically removed. But they made it like so he could get it out easy or something.
Yeah. All right. On that note,
On the note of shoving cars up your ass, do 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 do.
tink, 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 tink. Welcome to Side 1, Side B. I'm Dave.
I'm Steve.
And I'm 12-inch Sean. Okay, no laugh. So 20-inch Sean.
Playing the classics, yeah.
You've already done 20. We're going to have to come up with a chart.
Yeah.
All right. 30-inch.
So, what do you guys think about absinthe and clove cigarettes?
The few times I've ever smoked cigarettes, it was usually like a clove cigarette because I thought it was cool.
I think when I was smoked clove cigarettes, I thought they were gross. Because, well, I think it's just because I smoked cigarettes correctly.
Yeah.
And so it was like, oh, this is not right.
No, I did both. But I would only do cloves on like certain occasions when, like, yeah, sitting on the porch, reading Camus, drinking a glass of red wine,
Sitting on the park bench.
Yeah.
I never consciously smoked a clove. I never went and bought a pack of clove cigarettes. How about that?
Oh, I never bought a pack either. I would bum them from goths I knew.
And they just I
remember liking the taste of them.
They are a bit extreme. Like
I went through a phase where I was smoking Al Capone sweets. Those were pretty good.
like cloves will like make your lungs actually bleed. Not like in the normal way. Smoking is bad for you. They're worse for you than normal smoking. They like puncture your lungs in ways that normal cigarettes don't.
Well, yeah, well, I unfortunately never picked that habit up. So.
Well, do they even have nicotine in them? Because like I didn't. Like, I would smoke them, and then I wouldn't get my nicotine.
I don't think they do, or if they do, it's a very light.
Because, I was just like, oh, man, I still need a cigarette.
Yeah.
Because I did smoke.
Anywho, we are doing a goth.
Oh, absinthe.
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 It's my favorite color. I've never drank it, though.
Green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well...
I should have brought a bottle.
It tastes a bit like, I remember it tasting a bit like Jaeger.
Yeah, it's kind of like a licorice
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, because wormwood, right?
Yeah, it's wormwood.
Yeah.
And then you get a fancy spoon with it, and you...
sugar, right?
Yeah, you put a sugar cube on the spoon, and then you pour the absinthe into the glass over the spoon, over the sugar cube, and then dissolve it a little, and then you dump it in and stir it like that. Or you can just put simple syrup in the absinthe. That works just as well.
Yeah.
But the ritual is fun, and the spoon looks cool.
Yeah. I did take wormwood in pill form for a little bit because I heard it enhances your dreams, and it does help a little bit.
Yeah, it's not actually like a hallucinogen like people talk about it. Like if you're out all night drinking absinthe like you would whiskey, you're not gonna like trip.
Yeah,
it'll just make you drunk. But yeah, like it does enhance. Like your dreams get a little more vivid. It is that degree of a hallucinogen. It's not actually illegal.
Yeah, I would have dreams where I was just like, I don't know, exploring the town or something like that, and I was just able to pick out more details than I could usually. It was like going from PS2 graphics to PS3 graphics.
I remember like Euro Trip where they like showed them like hallucinating on absinthe, and I'm like, no, I didn't do that.
Yeah. I bought a bottle from a liquor store in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like how much of a hallucinogen do you think it really is? Yeah.
I got more fucked up on Korean stuff than absinthe. So
yeah, it's good. It's good in some cocktails. But yeah, today we are going to be talking about a goth album.
And speaking of
Yeah.
like goth treats,
I don't think that like goth like punk isn't a band where there's like the first band like with metal where it's like, oh, there was not metal, and then there was Black Sabbath, and now there is metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was like punk where it was a thing that developed. Like Bauhaus wasn't the first goth band, but they are to goth what like the Ramones were to punk. Because, like before the Ramones, there was Patti Smith, there was Television, there was the New York Dolls. That's not it, like if you count like punk bands, not even like proto punk bands like the Velvets or the Stooges. Like there were punk bands before the Ramones. However, the Ramones are what defined what punk was, what the sound was.
Yeah.
Bauhaus were like that. Like before Bauhaus, there was The Cure, there was Susie and the Banshees. But like this album that we're gonna listen to, well, it's not the ground zero, only because there were 3 non-album singles by Bauhaus before this, which were the ground zero. Although this was the full-length album of it. Like, their first 3 singles were Bela Lugosi's Dead,
Undead,
Undead, Dark Entries, and Terror Couple Kills Colonel. And those were what really defined the idea of goth. And then once they like had that out the gate, then they put out their first album. Critics were divided at the time. Like, a lot of people thought it was too abstract and gloomy and weird. Time has vindicated it, though this is a classic now. Yeah, we are going to be discussing In the Flat Field by Bauhaus today. What do you guys know about the band itself, other than what I just described?
Lugosi's dead, undead.
Same.
Yeah.
There was one there, it said like, it showed a picture of Bela Lugosi and it said "fuck Bauhaus."
Yeah. My favorite variation of that is it's a picture of the Police, as in the band The Police, like
Yeah.
Sting, and it says fucking WA.
Yeah. I know that they got big for being like kind of like you said what defined goth, and that they kind of also define like the goth aesthetic.
Yeah.
And they also were kind of the progenitors of like the jangle, because no one really did that jangly the way they did, that like the
Yeah.
that real jangly chords that they did. They I mean, the Cure kind of did, but they weren't like
Yeah.
it really like they really leaned into that like jangly chord progressions, and like minimalist too.
Yeah, minimalist, like a lot of like kind of scratchy guitars too.
Yeah.
Kind of jazz influenced with that. But yeah, like really heavy, like heavier on the low end even than like The Cure and
Yeah.
Susie. But yeah,
I haven't listened to this album, but I've listened to like Cure's like, Pornography and stuff like that, and that stuff is like really like gothic stuff, influence stuff, and you can tell where they kind of got their influence of Bauhaus from that.
yeah. Yeah, and then like they're not as like lush as The Cure either. Like you don't get, like just like the sweeping synthesizers type stuff. They're a little more stripped back and minimalistic and a little more confrontational. The lineup for the band was Daniel Ash on guitars, saxophone, backing and lead vocals, Peter Murphy, lead and backing vocals, acoustic guitar, keyboards, melodica, congas, Kevin Haskins, drums, percussion, keyboards, piano, backing vocals, and David J, bass, keyboards, percussion, backing and lead vocals. Most of what you'll hear is Peter Murphy on lead vocals, Daniel Ash on guitar, Kevin Haskins drums, David J bass. The other instruments are not a huge part of what they do. You will hear some, sax, but yeah.
Yeah, like I remember Bela Lugosi's Dead starts off with like the 2 sticks going together, like clicking together.
What year is this album from?
This album is from 1980.
2 years before I was born.
Yes. But yeah, their singles came out in the late 70s, and then they took a long time to record it, and then this came out.
Well, this is a band that I always like see when somebody's making a definitive goth list is Bauhaus. I'm assuming it's like a prime representation of the genre.
Yeah, you really don't know what goth sounds like if you haven't heard at least Bela Lugosi's Dead. Like it's the genre defining track.
I also suspect I might recognize more than I'm thinking of right now too.
You may, like you have hung out and had drinks with me at Coven, the goth bar, before, and that they do come up there quite a bit. Yeah,
Are they still together? No, they're not.
No, but they did get back together after they broke up in the 80s and did the festival circuit a lot.
Where are they from?
England.
England. Their name sounds kind of German.
I know this about Bauhaus. Like the design, it was a design school in Germany, and the design school was actually like more about like breaking things down and being more about function over form.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you'll see a chair that looks like really nice, but then you sit in it, it's like fucking uncomfortable. That's like form over function.
Yeah.
It was like bringing things down to a what they would call a Bauhaus or a basic thing, and then so it kind of gave like almost like a gothic type architecture. So like things would be very black and white.
Yeah.
And which is kind of perfect for their aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because they're very black and white. Like if you even look at their album cover, it's black and white.
Yeah. And they were very much influenced by, like punk rock and glam rock, but also like a lot of the artier bands in England at the time, they were influenced by krautrock. So like the German influences there.
Far, far, far on the Autobahn.
Yeah.
Far, far, far on the Autobahn.
But yeah.
Oh, we need
like even their third single, which isn't on this album but was released before it, "Terror Couple Kills Colonel," is a reference to the RAF and like the political violence that was like kind of connected with the whole krautrock scene. So
and
in
they
his
were
West German home.
They were released by 4AD.
This was the first album that was put out by 4AD.
Ah.
This is what kicked it off.
Yeah, 4AD is a big like English art label.
Yeah, this was like as goth, as a separate subculture distinct from like punk and post-punk was starting to solidify.
That's who the Pixies were on. The label that the Pixies were on was 4AD.
Yeah, same thing with Modern English.
That's who I was trying to remember who else was on there. Modern English and which Modern English, like they started out like a little bit more Bauhausy, and then they got like more poppy, and like 4AD was like, you're too pop.
Yeah,
and kicked them off the label.
Which is because they released a perfect pop song because they happened to write it with "I Melt with You."
Yeah,
like that's
a awesome song.
It's a great song. But yeah, let's
stop the world
then melt with you.
Talk about the track list on side one.
Well, and then also let's look at the art first.
Oh yes, we do need to do that as well.
Let's look at the naked dude.
I was listening to one of our old episodes, and we'd forgotten to do the artwork before playing the side, so we awkwardly had to do it when we came back.
We've gotten better at it. I'm gonna have Steve look at it. So,
okay.
Wait, no, you haven't looked at it yet. Wait, who hasn't?
I've seen it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm less familiar, I think. So.
Okay.
Oh wait, you did show me when we came in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a penis.
That's a penis, yeah.
That, sir, is a penis.
So I'm gonna have to censor that with
Gene Simmons.
Like I usually do when I censor nudity on the podcast. But yes, it is a nude man with
Will this be the first time you had to censor a nude man? Because I think it's mostly tits that you've had to censor.
Yeah, no, this is the first peen I've had to censor.
Yeah. That, sir, is a penis.
Yeah.
But it is a naked man with poofy hairstyle, and he's a little ripped, it looks like, blowing in a horn. And then it says Bauhaus.
Bauhaus,
Yes.
yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
Yep. And now inside art, Sean.
More penises. No,
Yeah, just penises. Nothing but penises.
Nothing but penises. It's like
human penises, not wolf penises.
It's like a Geiger painting.
Yeah.
Reference to Dead Kennedys.
Yes.
No, it looks like the band like playing a show and they're all lit from below.
Yep.
And it says "In the Flat Field,"
Which is the name of the album
which
and
is
the
name-
second track.
Yeah, and they do look German, which is kind of funny, even though they're English.
Yeah.
We like us and him, yeah, and
Yeah.
like to be shit on, oh yeah,
I've been waiting for the accent.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a double die, yeah. Because that's the first song on Died One, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's art on the, if you take out the LP itself, there's art on the middle part, whatever the technical term is. We're a podcast about vinyl. We know what all the parts of the record
the
are
middle
named.
part.
Yeah.
The record
center.
hole.
The record hole, the paper part that's on the that holds the vinyl together, that has the hole in it.
Wow. We're professional.
But yeah, there's art on that.
It looks like a frog.
Yeah, it looks like a demon to me.
Yeah, it looks like a demon. It's kind of a Rorschach test there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like a demon frog, but it looks
Like Beelzebub.
yeah, Beelzebub has put aside for me, for me, for me. But that's on side 2.
Yeah.
On side 1, there's nothing.
Yeah. But but speaking of what's on side 1, on side 1 we have Double Dare, In the Flat Field, A God in an Alcove, Dive,
In me,
and The Spy in the Cab.
spy in the cab. We got the spy in the cab. I don't know why.
I mean, I was thinking the same thing.
Turns out that's the actual melody to the song.
That
would have been fantastic.
That would have been
That's what we should do. We should start trying to
to guess.
predict songs before we put them on.
Yeah.
Especially if we know. Better to go see.
He's dead.
Well, I really liked what video was that you showed us where the people tried to cover the song without having heard it?
Oh, Pop, free at last.
Oh, the
yeah,
one we
yeah.
just put out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's one of the more interesting video ideas I've ever seen.
I like the guy who just kind of gave up.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, the solo.
Yeah. So the neck pickup? Yeah.
That was fucking terrible.
Yeah. He still submitted it, though.
I
Yeah.
know. Probably because he was like, you know what? Fuck it. Who cares?
Oh, if you own up to it, then it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great video. They just put out a new video from their new album, which almost makes me wish that I had done the year-old new album at this point. But hindsight's 2020. It would have
Wait,
been
they just
like
released an album, but they
released an album last year and they put out another video for it, which is really good.
but they're not together anymore, so they already broke up.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I was talking about Pup because we're talking about Free at
Oh,
Last.
Pup.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But no, back to Bauhaus. No, they were after they broke up. They Peter Murphy went on and did a solo thing, and the 3 remaining members formed Love and Rockets, which are like poppier, like big 80s sound type of music. They're good. Like both bands are good, but I don't think either are as good as Bauhaus was when they were together.
You say Love and Rockets?
Yep, Love and Rockets.
Because at first I heard Love and Rockets,
Love and Rockets.
which sounds like a 50s band.
Yeah.
Well, Love and Rocket sounds like a dick joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a 50s band dick joke.
Yeah. But yeah,
I got my Rocket 88.
yeah. But yeah, this is we'll get this started. But yeah, this is Bauhaus, in the flat field.
In the flat field. Bauhaus.
And we are back from side 1 of In the Flat Field by Bauhaus.
There's a spy in the cab.
There's a spy in the cab.
What the fuck does that mean?
think it was a mood. But yeah, what did you guys think of that side?
It was good.
It was not what I was expecting, although it did also fit what I have in my head as a definition of Gothic. I think I was just expecting something more along the lines of, I don't know, maybe Joy Division, I think. And then it ended up being a lot rawer than that.
Really? I thought it was kind of Joy Division-esque. I actually
Maybe
wrote...
I'm thinking more like Level Heresy Apart for like the whole album.
Oh,
That's what I was expecting. That's not what I got.
To me, it sounded very like Unknown Pleasures kind of vibe to it, but like a little bit dirtier than Unknown Pleasures, I guess is.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
I was expecting to be a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
I also think this probably inspired a lot of my favorite bands.
yeah.
I mean, I could hear a lot of 90s bands in it. I could hear a lot of late 80s bands in it.
Were you about to say Nine Inch Nails?
Yeah.
Well,
90s
yeah.
bands, of course.
But yeah,
No, I was about to say 90s. Well, I mean, the first thing I thought of was, oh yeah, Peter Steele from Typo Negative listened to this.
oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He probably was listening to this when he died.
I think he probably listened to this more than he listened to Black Sabbath. Honestly.
Yeah, I would guarantee that. And he listened to a lot of Black Sabbath. I also think that when we were starting the Alliterates, I was originally on guitar, and then our drummer left, and I was just fucking around at first. So I was like, oh, I'll sit in on drums until we find a drummer. And then I think it was, well, why don't we just ask Sean to come in, because it'll be easier to do that. And then I'll just keep playing drums. So my thought was our band probably would have ended up sounding a lot more like this than what we ended up sounding like.
Well, and
because me and Sean are very different guitar players.
And late era Gong Farmer, my band before the Alliterates, was moving in this direction to begin with. So I guarantee this would have been the original direction the Alliterates would have moved in with the original lineup.
I mean, not that we don't occasionally go in this direction either. Like, I would say, I don't know, your personal brand kind of fits this style.
Yeah, that was an unrecorded later a Gong Farmer song though, which fits in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That explains it.
Well, I don't know if I'm a happier guitar player or just a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do happy when I play music in general.
Yeah.
I'm either angry or sad.
Well, my guitar playing is more janglier, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
I did write a song called Touch the Tonica that kind of has a jaunty energy to it, so I guess that's an exception.
but Pete did say I'm too jangly. So.
He did.
But Pete also plays an SG, so what the fuck does he know?
And you got an even janglier Telecaster. So.
I know.
We'll call it the Pete Killer.
Yeah.
It's a no caster.
Yeah.
The no Pete.
The no Pete caster.
Because that bridge pickup, if I'm full on that bridge pickup, it's jangle as fuck.
Yeah.
I think that one embodies more what I picture a Telecaster sounds like stereotypically in my head than your other one did.
Yeah. But I think my other one still sounds like I think they both sound unique. Like it does
Well, I think like your Blondier Telly. Is that one Blondier? Well, the one you call Blondie.
The old one.
The old one.
I think that one is just meatier.
Yeah, I think it has more mid-range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the pickups is a mini humbucker, so of course that's going to sound completely different than the single coil you got in the new one.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying I think you're, because you said you think the new one sounds better, and I agree, and I'm not gonna, but because it is a better guitar, like it does play really well. So
I just remember you sending the picture, and I was just like, why though? Yeah. And then you brought it in, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Were you like just browsing and you were playing it and you're like, oh fuck, well I gotta get this thing.
Okay, I'll tell you the story. And the podcasters will probably be, the podcast listeners will be like,
What are you guys doing? Just give what you thought of the individual songs!
Listen to the fucking. I came here to listen about Bauhaus. I want to listen to your opinions about Bauhaus.
Yeah, well, guess what? We're doing this
Guess
partially
what?
to
I'm
promote
talking
our...
about my fucking guitar.
We're doing this partially to promote our band, so
Yeah.
deal with it. We don't charge anybody for this.
Yeah.
This is free entertainment, you bitch. So I went in. I was thinking about trading in a couple of guitars that were just sitting around, you know, and because I was thinking about how much I love the new guitar, and I'm like, that guitar has like,
I need the serotonin from another one. Come on.
no. Like, I was like, that guitar has a place. It has a great sound, and like, you know, Blondie has a great sound and has a place, and I'm like, why do I have these two guitars that are sitting around doing nothing when I could get another guitar that sounds good and has a place? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to be the other way around, where it's like you went to a shop and you started playing it, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta get a couple guitars together."
No, hold up. Cut to, I was just thinking about that, and I just went to, I was thinking about a different guitar, and I went to Dietz, and I was just like, I picked up the guitar I had been thinking about, and I'm like, not really what I thought.
Which one was it?
It was a 60s Telecaster.
Oh,
like
okay.
A 60s vintage one. And it just didn't have what I, like, the feel. I don't know. Something about the mojo didn't do it for me. You know? That's just...
That's probably one that a guitar player made on, like, I don't know, Friday when he was checked out.
I don't know. Like, it is a total feel for me, like, when I'm picking out a guitar. Like, I pick it up, I play it for a bit, and, like, see if I like the feel of it.
He's a lot pickier than I am. I'll pick up and play anything.
And, well, yeah, that's just my... And then, so I picked up the new one, right?
You gotta be like that if you own a Tanika. Like, that thing ain't comfortable at all.
You... Well, no, I'm saying you got to be picky when you own a Tanika, because you just can't pick up any Tanika. You got to pick up the right Tanika.
Which you can totally find just anywhere at any guitar store.
Yeah. So then I picked up...
In Russia.
So I picked up the one that I got. I picked up several other ones, but I picked up the one I got because I was thinking, ain't no fucking way Teresa's going to let me get this motherfucker because of the price, right? And I was playing it and I'm like, man, this feels good. Because, one, it didn't have that bullshit worn out, like, I hate, because it's a custom shop, and they, like, all the custom shops, like, they do this relicking thing, and they, like, take all the fucking finish off the back of the neck, and I hate the feel of that. Like, I've played them before, I just hate the fucking feel of it. It just feels wrong to me.
So it's just the maple, right?
Yeah, it's just like bare wood.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't feel right. It feel like I like the finish on the back of the neck. So I'm like, what the fuck is what's the deal with this? Like, even a satin finish is fine, you know? But, like, when you're just bare wood, I don't understand it.
You don't like stroking the
I
bare
don't
wood.
like stroking bare wood, yeah.
I don't mind raw dogging my guitar neck.
So it was the relicking on it is Closet Classic, because they have like several different, which is like the closest to the new old stock, which is basically a brand new guitar if you got it brand new the day it came out, you know, which is dumb. Anyways.
Closet Classic, is that supposed to imply that you found it in like your grandpa's closet?
Yeah, like your grandfather played it maybe like a bit and then like stuck it under the bed in the case, and it stayed in the case for 50 years. So the only relicking they did on it is where the fucking finish is like broken, like, or like looks like it like
Yeah, the little cracks,
like cracked, yeah.
which you barely notice unless you're like
Unless you're really looking for
Yeah.
it, yeah. Which that's fine. I don't
which
care.
aesthetically I think looks fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's funny though, like Blondie looks more relict than the guitar that's relic.
Yeah.
Because you've been playing it for more than a decade.
Well, I've been playing actually 14 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so I just started playing it and I said I'm like, hey, I go up to the guy at Dietz, I'm like, hey, can I just go plug this in? And he's like, yeah, what do you want to plug it into? I'm like, you got an AC-15? And he's like, yeah, I got one. And then I plugged it into an AC-15, which is my amp. And I'm like, all right. So I play it, and I'm like, fuck, this sounds great. I'm like, and I'm playing with the knobs. I was not quite understanding, like, the controls, and I had to kind of was like, what the fuck's going on with the controls? So
Yeah, I didn't understand it until you explained it to me either.
yeah, like, I had to figure it out. I figured it out later more.
Because it's like a blending knob, and I thought, well, why not just put it in the middle position? And you explained to me that you could independently turn them down, like I could say on a Les Paul, like just with the controls.
Yeah, so it's like a interesting blend knob.
Yeah.
So I actually like that. It's kind of it gives you a little bit more. It gives it a different sound. So, yeah, he comes in. He's like, you still enjoying it? I'm like, yeah. I shouldn't, but yes. He's like, I know. Are you sitting down? And I'm like, he's like, this is the price I can give you on it. And I look at the price, and it's like $1,000 less than what's on the sticker. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
That's why they do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you motherfucker.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
And I'm like, I have to think about this. Knowing full well, I'm like...
That's a real fucking car salesman tactic.
It is.
I'm like, you son of a bitch. And so, I'm like, okay. So I'm playing it and, like, thinking... And then because, like, I didn't really expect to buy it that day. Like, I didn't expect that at all. Yeah. So, yeah. I called Teresa. She said, go ahead, because I took back that amp that didn't work.
You got permission from the chairman.
Yeah, I got chairman of the money.
Holder of the purse. And
then she said, as long as you turn in those 2 guitars. And I got like $1,000 for those, so...
That's $2,000 off already, and then however much for the amp, yeah.
And then, so yeah, there you go.
I mean, you decluttered the house because it's less guitars for one guitar.
Yeah. So she was actually proud of me for getting rid of 2 guitars to get 1 guitar.
Yeah, that's less guitars.
Yeah.
Mathematically.
But it's... I don't know.
But I double dare you to go buy a guitar without her permission.
Oh, you really want my balls to be cut off.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
Bauhaus.
Bauhaus, yeah. So, yeah, I really liked this side of music. I thought it was good. I thought all the songs were pretty different from each other, even though they all felt like the same band and they felt like they were written around the same time and like that it came out of a single like album recording session. But yeah,
all the songs sounded like they belonged together.
Yeah, if I didn't say it, I did love this side of music.
Yeah,
I don't know if I said that earlier.
Actually, you just said it was okay.
You said I liked it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I did love it.
Yeah.
I was just being, because you're like, I was expecting it to sound Joy Division. I'm like, I thought it sounded very Joy Division, but that's what I liked about it, because it sounded like a raw Joy Division, almost like when you hear Joy Division live. Yeah. But like a clean Joy Division.
Maybe I should have said I was expecting more New Order than Joy Division.
Yeah. Oh. If you took out the Martin Hamnet elements of Joy Division and made them like rougher and like, more raw.
Yeah.
A little dirtier around the edges. Yeah.
What they wanted to sound like when they recorded.
Yeah. But yeah, for the first song right here is my favorite on the album, just because I think it's just such a strong opening statement. It's just like, listen, motherfuckers, this is what you're in for.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, which is Double Dare. I like that sonar sounds at the beginning, and then that kind of deep. I don't know if that was the bass playing high or the guitar playing low.
It was definitely the bass, like with an overdrive tone on it.
Yeah. But yeah, that sounded really cool, and then that really scratchy staccato guitar came in, and like the tribal drumming, the yeah, and then like the vocals were really dramatic and glammy. Like he does like the deep, like kind of baritone croon, but it's more Bowie or Brian Ferry than it is Morrison. Like Ian Curtis was going for Morrison, this sounded more Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also thought the same thing about the dramatic vocals. Kind of theatric a little bit too. More so on the next one, but
yeah.
The riff was like really repetitive, but in a way that kind of puts you in a trance. I think was there a point where they like sampled something, or was that just them?
That was just them.
Okay, so that there were moments that I thought were sampled from like a movie or something, but I guess it was just a vocal part then.
Yeah, it was just him like screaming and vocalizing and making demon vampire noises. Yeah.
Production wise, like really heavy and thick. I noticed there was like a demented vocal harmony in the background. It sounded like a vocal harmony anyway. And then it kind of ended suddenly, like almost like the train just kind of came off the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said nice meaty bass tone, like what you were talking about when it came in. It was nice and meaty and like, and the drums sounded fucking awesome. Like how he kind of had the Joy Division, like almost like it sounds kind of like a drum machine, but not a drum machine.
Yeah.
And then the vocals were just great. Yeah, awesome song.
Yeah.
Good, like you said, good opening statement. Good. It made me definitely sit up and pay attention.
Yeah. And I love the screamings at the end.
Dare you? He was screaming like, I dare you, or something like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't Double Dare the name of a Nickelodeon show?
Yes.
It was, but Nickelodeon didn't exist yet. But yes,
I used to.
Maybe the creator of that song. Maybe the creator of that show liked this song.
Maybe. Yeah.
I used to watch that show all the time.
I remember.
It's where the kids would get slimed.
Yeah. Super sloppy Double Dare.
Yeah. And where they would have to find the flags in like the slop.
Yeah. Thinking back on it, that was like no budget entertainment.
Yeah.
Well, they would like get like $1,000 to find the flags or some shit like that.
It was cable. Cable was running on a shoestring budget at that point.
Yeah.
Well, now there wouldn't be a market for it because you see that shit on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
And then it was like Family Double Dare, and then Super Soaker Double Dare or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Why are you guys talking about Nickelodeon?
Why are you talking about Nickelodeon? I want you to talk about Bauhaus. Bauhaus.
Tell me what you think about Bauhaus.
Stop talking about guitars and Bauhaus. Talk about Bauhaus.
Next up, we have the title track.
Why are you talking about the title track?
In the flat field. I like that kind of like distant in the mix, like finger tapping guitar thing that they had on the intro. And then like coming in with like the really rumbly bass. And then like when the drums came in really fast, it sounded like running through the forest from a vampire.
We run from the vampires,
yeah. Yeah, it was like really theatrical. Like I could almost like imagine a music video in my head to this of something like Nosferatu, like, I guess.
Actually, if Double Dare was my favorite song, this was my second favorite.
Yeah, this one's great. I liked how like pulsy the bass was, but you didn't really like catch that until there's like that breakdown when only the bass was going to the vocals.
And that's where I was kind of like, oh, this is like Joy Division, because they were doing a very Joy Division where it was like bass drums and then like the guitar was doing like a leady thing. Like the guitar and the bass and the drums were like the main instruments and the guitar was like or like the rhythm, and then like the guitar was just doing lead stuff, where like kind of like Joy Division. That's where I kind of was like, oh, this sounds very Joy Division-esque.
I also there's like a really like quick pingy sound that I think we determined was like a percussive guitar sound. Like I really liked that.
Yeah, like there's like doing stuff like. Yeah.
So yeah, you must have been playing it on like the part beyond the bridge.
Either behind the bridge or
Behind
above
the bridge.
above the nut.
Yeah, like on the head maybe too. Yeah.
Above the nut.
Yeah, above the nut.
Above the nut.
It depends on what kind of guitar you had.
Yeah.
I also noticed on the song before this, the guitar was in the left side and the drums were in the right side. It's swapped on this one. They swapped the stereo sound.
Yeah, which was cool. It made it kind of jarring.
Yeah. And they do a lot with stereo on this album, I noticed, which has kind of become a rarity in the modern day.
Yeah, that's also why I will always turn it up loud, but that was one of the reasons why I turned it up as loud as I did.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Yeah, the guitar. The guitar sounded like burning by the end too, like that last overdub that was coming in.
Yeah.
And then I liked how it faded out, but there's like the backing vocals, which were kind of like the ghostly moan that they were fading out a little slower than everything else, so you were really hearing that.
Yeah, there's some pretty crazy guitar playing going on towards the end.
Next up, we have A God in an Alcove. I like to. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I wanted to say I love the guitar intro.
Yeah.
Because you even heard me go, ooh.
Yeah. It was like doing kind of like Spanish guitar, but like in an abrasive electric way.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to say that because that was I kind of was like, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guitar had kind of like a thin razor blade quality to it that I liked. They were playing around with stereo. I kept hearing the guitar bounce back and forth between like left and right. And then there was like a really cool sudden change of energy that I remember you like bracing for. So I'm like, oh, it's probably about to go crazy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that part. That was my favorite part of the song, where all of a sudden it just picked up the tempo.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a slower mid tempo, and then all of a sudden it was like fast as fuck. And
Yeah. Like a punk freak out. Yeah.
And then it went back down to that slower tempo.
Yeah.
Tempo.
And when it was at the slower tempo, though, like the drums and the bass were doing kind of like a disco thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, this was an interesting dynamic song.
Yeah. It gave you a lot to chew on and moved around a lot. So it could kind of take a little while to latch onto it. But I think that like in a good way, in a rewarding re-listens type of way. And then I liked near the end how they had like that backwards tape effect on, I think that was a hi-hat hit.
Mm.
You know, I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah.
It was a drum hit of some kind, but with the effect, I wasn't quite sure if it was a tom or a hi-hat. Just because of the way the effect worked.
Just like a huge like delay on it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to hear it again and pay closer attention.
Yeah, honestly, I'd have to hear it again. Hearing it the one time doesn't. Again, we'd have multiple listens.
Yeah. Rewarding album for that.
I also feel like this is one where the music fits the title like perfectly. Like it's kind of what I was picturing when I saw the name.
God in an Alcove. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's about a dead god, which is cool, which is a cool subject for a song.
Aren't all gods dead?
Yes.
Japan has taught me that you can attack and dethrone God.
Yes. The
Was
next
that on Age of Empires?
that's on like Final Fantasy,
JRPGs,
like Final Fantasy, Chrono, like all JRPGs really. They're all about
Elden Ring.
Yeah. Yeah, Elden Ring, like a lot of it is more like a Western RPG, even though it's from Japan. But like the basic plot being attack and dethrone God is
is the main thing. Yes.
Yeah.
A corrupt god, but it is God.
Next up, we have Dive, which it had like a faster punk type intro to it. Like it was almost like it was building off of the freak out from God in an Alcove, but like starting with it instead of building to it. and then like the drums and bass were dancey, but not in the exact same, not in like the groove to a disco way of a God in an Alcove. This was like frantic and kinetic.
I described it as bouncy.
Yeah.
At first, I said it kind of sounds like Primus, and then I corrected myself and said, well, Primus probably sounds like this.
Yeah. And I liked how they were blending kind of like buzzing synths with like a really kind of like jazzy blaring sax thing.
Yeah.
I wrote, "Who got my punk rock and my goth?"
Yeah.
And then I really liked the little guitar lead thing he was doing, because he would do like, you know. So yeah, that was a good, actually, like, fast song, because it was actually a short song on the side.
Yeah.
All the other songs were like 4 minutes. This one was like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
This
one wasn't about the atmosphere in the same way the other ones were. This was about about the energy.
And it's funny because I was, as soon as you said, like, when you said the title, I was just thinking of the Nirvana song "Dive."
Yeah.
Dive in me, but no, it didn't sound like "Dive" by Nirvana. It sounded like "Dive" by Bauhaus.
Yes.
Oh, because it was "Dive" by Bauhaus.
But Bauhaus could definitely do a song that sounds like "Dive" by Nirvana.
Oh, they could, yeah. I mean, Nirvana listened to Bauhaus, like, definitely,
sure.
Yeah.
That's almost a certain.
Yeah.
That's on the Incesticide album, children.
Yes.
In case you're curious.
I know it's a compilation, but it works for me as an album.
Oftentimes, if I want to listen to Nirvana, it's what I go to now, just because I've heard that like the 3 main albums enough that it's like I'm gonna go a little bit off the beaten path. Plus, there's the Devo cover, and I really like the new wave version of Polly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got the vinyl I ended up just getting all the vinyl of Nirvana.
Yeah.
And I got the vinyl of Bleach, and it has a live disc on the second disc, and it has a really good live version of Dive.
Oh, nice.
But like, the Incesticide that I got is a 45 RPM one. It sounds so good, like, on vinyl.
Nice.
We should listen to that one.
We should listen to that one.
Just us. We don't have to do that for a podcast. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be fun to do that as an episode with Jake.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last up, closing the side, we have Spy in the Cab. Yeah, this one was going, like, while the rest of these were going for like a horror movie feel, this was going for a different kind of 30s movie. This is the spy thriller.
Yeah, I was expecting kind of a noir energy, and it definitely had that. Kind of put me in like a little bit of a trance.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even broken when like the chaotic guitar section came in.
Yeah.
It almost reminded me a bit of Planet Caravan from
I can see that.
From
the First Sabbath or
Second Sabbath. Yeah.
From Paranoid.
I think it fills a similar purpose on the album as just, like a way to kind of bring the energy down a little bit, give you something to groove to after more high energy stuff.
Something you can shake your little goth feet to.
Yeah. And I liked how, like,
hang your head and smoke your clove.
Yeah. I liked how, like,
I don't have hair to do that, but
flap your hair. I don't have hair to do that either. Dave does. There you go, Dave. Flap your hair.
I liked how
you just need to dye it black.
I look really pale when I dye my hair black. I pull it off, but like I have to lean into the whole mood when I do that. Yeah.
We'll get you some black lipstick. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I've done the dyed black hair, black lipstick on stage thing before. One time when I did it, like the first time, I think that Trey, the owner of Brothers, saw me do that for a show. He said to Dingers, like, I know Dave's wearing makeup, but it looks like he has cancer.
I actually got accused when I was in high school of dyeing my hair black.
Yeah.
Because they're like, why do you dye your hair black to be goth? And I'm like, my hair is black!
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
When I had hair, I dyed black.
I'm like, no, I'm naturally.
You fuckers are older than me, and I'm the one that doesn't have any hair.
Yeah.
You know what? It's good genes. It's good
Yeah.
genes.
A lot of people around my age have a receding hairline, so I suspect that there was a nuclear event or something that
It's
caused
the
it.
Yes.
fucking. It's wearing a hat. Dude.
Yeah.
You're wearing a hat right now.
I didn't wear hats until I went bald completely.
But yeah.
See, I would embrace it like you do and just shave my head.
Yeah.
I do when I'm not lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd fucking shave it.
I liked how like kind of rigid the drum. Like, I almost think this one was like they did sequence some of the like synth drums on this because of just like it was like more freeform and chaotic throughout a lot of the rest of it. Like rhythmically, it was like perfectly on time, but like this, it was almost robotic. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good minimalist song.
Yeah.
I know towards the end when it was like fading out, there was just a moment where it was just like two tom drum hits and then a synth, I think.
Yeah.
So it was like boom, boom.
Yeah.
Steve, speaking of going bald, did you ever see there was this thing that like it was called like it was like an infomercial and it was like, may I introduce you to, do you feel like a twerp, a wimp, because you're going bald and you got a receding hairline? May I introduce you to shave your head and grow a goatee? Like, that's
exactly what I did.
It's our 2-step program. It's simple, really. Just shave your head, grow a goatee.
Goatee.
And he's like,
yeah.
and they're like, it shows this guy like turning him around. He's like, oh fuck yeah, I look like a bouncer. You got any ID?
Goatees are cool, but I have been reading like some early 2000 comic books lately. And like I was reading the Grant Morrison New X-Men stuff from like 2005-ish. Probably a little earlier. And it was like they gave Wolverine a soul patch. It's like, oh, this looks so bad.
Oh man, soul patches.
The soul patch was a bad idea.
Yeah. I remember those, yeah.
It's the worst.
Well,
it's the worst facial hair, really. Like,
well, you know, it was douchier. It wasn't. It was the soul patch mixed with the frosted tips.
Yes.
With those fucking guys.
Yeah.
Every band from the early 2000s had one of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the sugar pie.
Yeah.
Baby. You're my butterfly.
Sugar baby.
Yeah.
Puka
that dude-
shells and frosted tips and soul
Yeah.
patches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yep. Which you do not get from Bauhaus. This is where you have the black dyed hair and the kind of like the moosed up and pomaded back semi mullet thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last side B, we have Small Talk Stinks, Saint Vita Stance, Stigmata Martyr, and closing it out, we have the longest song on the album, Nerves.
Hopefully it doesn't get on mine.
Hi-yo!
Oh!
I do like the titles, though, like before we listen to the music. The title of the song, Small Talk Stinks, does not tonally fit everything else. It just kind of stands out. It's like, okay.
And it's the fucking side opener?
Yeah. But yeah, we will listen to it and see how it fits with the album. It's just kind of a weird choice for a song title compared to Saint Vita Stance and Stigmata Martyr.
Saint Vita Stance sounds familiar.
It
Why does that sound familiar?
Hold on a moment. It is something. Like, it's a reference to something, and I've looked up what it's a reference to before and don't remember. So let's... Okay, yeah, it's like a dancing plague.
Oh! Yeah, we looked this up recently, didn't we?
Yeah. Like during the, like oftentimes in Europe back in the late Middle Ages through like the early modern period, people would like go through a mania and just like start dancing till they collapsed.
And a lot of times they thought it was psychosomatic, actually.
It probably was,
They
yeah.
didn't think it was actually, they actually had anything wrong with them. They just started dancing because everybody else was dancing.
Yeah. It was also a hard time to be alive, so I think getting seized by a mania and going along with the crowd kind of made sense. Like this is the same period of time when like the bubonic plague started and people were flagellating themselves in the street because they thought that would stop it. And so like people like ecstatic states were a common thing when the world's feels like it's falling apart and a lot's changing.
Okay, speaking of like going along with things, this is fun. Teresa got this mask thing.
Oh yeah, one of those like things that glows on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do have a picture of it. Do you guys want to see
What
it?
is that for? I've seen them.
It's supposed to help your skin, like to not look old or something like that.
The science isn't in favor of it.
But
yeah.
Anyways, it looks like her fucking face is on fire.
Yeah. I kind of want to get one to wear on stage because they look freaky.
I mean, yeah, that looks like
and,
it looks like a sci-fi luchador.
Yeah.
And so I let her, or didn't let her. She got it today.
I know who wears the pants in that relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, who controls the purse strings?
Yeah. And she got it today, and I was like, I said, I want you to get it because I just want to see what the dog's reaction was. And the dog did not fucking disappoint. Penny was going ape shit, like barking at her.
There's a demon on the couch.
Barking at her. Ziggy was hiding behind me. Like, he was like, "Go away, Jay, go away." "What is it, Papa? What is it?" Penny was like running around the couch like
the freaky anti-aging light mask stays on during sex.
And I was sitting there the whole time.
You know there are people that are doing that.
There definitely are.
And the whole time I was sitting there singing "Eyes Without a Face." Because it looks like that fucking movie.
It does.
And she's like, "Shut the fuck up." Eyes without a face.
And on that note, we're going to listen to Side of Beauty by Farmhouse.
My parents were never into country. My grandpa was though, and I kind of see, the thing is, growing up in the 90s, there was a lot of bad country, and so it took me a little while to find the good stuff.
There was a ton of bad country.
There was, yeah. For a while, I thought I didn't like country, and then I started hearing Johnny Cash and Chris Christopherson. It's like, oh, this is what country can be. Okay, then I guess I like this. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of country I like, but in the same vein, the shit I heard on the radio in the 90s did not make me want to go find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the outlaw country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good modern country too.
Yeah. There is a lot of good modern country. There's a lot of dog shit modern country too, like Jelly Roll. But yeah.
This isn't modern anymore, but I liked Shooter Jennings named one of his putting the O back into country.
That was great. Yeah. There's a lot of that band we fucking saw open for the Toadies, the Vandaliers. They were good.
They were good.
Yeah. I like the guy who does Biting List, Tyler Childers. He's good too. Yeah. But there's always been a lot of good country. It's just it has to lean into the grittiness of it, which the 90s sandblasted that away. It became, really sleek production, really, yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
What do you think of the other side of Bauhaus?
Yeah.
Oh,
And we're back.
And
Yeah.
we're back.
And we're back.
What are you guys talking about modern country? Nobody gives a fuck about modern country. I want to hear about Bauhaus.
Side B.
We're all gonna pivot to country solo side projects after we start hating each other.
Yeah. Side B of In the Flat Field
We
by
don't hate each other.
yeah. Yeah. By Bauhaus. What did we all think of this side?
I think small talk stinks.
I think it was a little more diverse than the first side. Maybe
I think it was less focused and it
I
was
was
a
about to
little
say
weaker
that.
as a
I just
result.
wasn't sure
yeah.
which word to use.
I think it was weaker than the first side, but I still think it was really good.
Yeah.
Like
This side had my favorite song on it.
Yeah.
Like even though like I do think it had the weakest song on it, which was the first song,
Yeah.
which was kind of I would have flipped like Small Talk Stinks and St. Victus Dance to like because I think that was a weird side opener.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought it was still good. I thought
Yeah.
it was really good.
I think I was also expecting Saint Vitus Dance and Stigmata Martyr to be heavier than they were, just based on the titles, and I think because Saint Vitus is a heavy metal band too.
Yeah.
But well, I thought it was funny that I had actually heard I had heard Stigmata Martyr before. We'll get to that.
We will get to that. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
But yeah, I
I
thought
don't want to stay tuned. I want to hear it now.
yeah.
Does that make you feel?
I want an Oompa Loompa now. I did. Yeah. I do like the first side more, and my favorite song on the album is still Double Dare. But I do think that, yeah, after a little bit of confusion at the beginning, it really does pick up, and it really ends on a very strong note, especially with the last two songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought honestly, like, it's still, like, I don't think it was it's a non-skip album. Like,
Yeah.
It was really all good.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad song on the
Yeah.
song.
Like, I didn't even think the side opener was really
Yeah.
that bad. I thought it was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
And it was...
Well, I described that one as if a Roger Waters solo song was good.
Yeah.
So.
and it was, it was good to go a little more lighthearted too,
Like,
because
I
it was
actually,
yeah.
But it was like, I did not expect a funny Bauhaus song.
Yeah.
That was kind of what it was like. That would not have been on my bingo card for
Yeah.
listening to this album.
Well, I liked how it had like radio noise on in the background, which I think was signifying like small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like have like this demented blues shuffle thing going. We're talking about Small Talk Stinks now. But yeah, this kind of demented blues shuffle on the bass, and then like the guitar doing like the scratchy Bauhaus thing. And like it almost sounded like they were going for a Para Ubu type song.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, the first thing I thought of was Life Stinks because
Yeah.
of the title. But yeah, as far as like what it sounded like, I think Para Ubu was like right in the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to take to turn an English phrase, they were taking a piss.
They were, yeah.
They were definitely taking a piss with this song.
Yeah, and it's
was
like a
like-
fun song, and I'm glad it's in their collection, and I'm glad they didn't scrap it. Like I'm actually kind of glad that they kind of let the first three singles stand on their own and didn't replace this with one of them, because while I think the three singles are a better song than this, it's like I'm really glad that this exists in their oeuvre, in their canon.
Yeah. It was, like I said, it was a fun song. I thought it was funny. Like,
Yeah.
I was laughing, especially at the bong sounds at the end.
Yeah,
A little bong.
yeah.
I was like,
and I thought
I go,
yeah.
no spring.
Yeah. It kind of sounded like one of those door stoppers that you used to
Oh yeah.
prevent the doorknob from hitting the drywall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
Acoustic dubstep.
Yeah. And I liked it that it ended with "That's all." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all, folks. Yeah. That was a funny song.
Yeah. Kind of taking the piss out of Para Ubu and how they at that time were getting less dark than their earlier stuff. Like you can kind of hear, you know, like the origins of goth, some in like the early Para Ubu singles, like Heart of Darkness, and Peter Murphy covered Final Solution in his solo career. And so, like, at this point, it was when they were getting into, you know, like the like Para Ubu was getting into like the Lonesome Cowboy Dave era. So, like, you could definitely see them maybe like taking a piss out of that particular era when they were getting, you know, like more light-hearted and bouncy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I liked the organ solo too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guitar work and all the instrument work and even like the vocals were good. Like it was all good. It was just goofy.
It was goofy. It was weird. And like I wrote the worst song on the album, but it's still good.
Like yeah, it was like one of my favorite sayings was like about Beethoven's Symphony Number 2.
Yeah.
Beethoven wrote 9 amazing symphonies, and one of them had to be the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even though so everyone says that his worst is the Second Symphony, it's still an amazing symphony.
Yeah.
So, you know, he wrote 9 amazing symphonies and one had the worst. This is 9 amazing songs, one of them had to be the worst.
Yeah.
Tells you what I think of this album, Dave.
Yeah, it's a great album. Yeah. Next up, we have St. Vita's Dance, which I thought like the really dirty bass and drums at the beginning like sounded kind of like the Misfits, and then like the mouth harp comes in, which was a nice little twist.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that I didn't expect that to come in.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool and different.
The yelling on this reminds me of you, Dave.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, like a really good frantic vocal delivery. I liked it. Like they did like a little solo section where the bass guitar just got really muscular.
Yeah, the vocal freak out was great.
The
bass work was great, and
I like the decaying synth sound that it had. Like, I don't know. I keep seeing ping pong synth like in my head.
Yeah, well, with the stereo effect, you definitely get the ping pong type. Yeah.
It was wasn't my favorite on the side, but it was really good.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite on the side will probably differ from Steve's favorite.
I think we have the same favorite on the side then. Stigmata Martyr, the next song. Yeah, my favorite on the side.
Yeah, that's my favorite on the side.
I like that little
second favorite on the side.
I like that little hi-hat triplet in the intro too, like in the drums. The guitar was really cool. I think this is the one that sounded the most like kind of like the industrial goth sound that you get like a little later into the 80s and into the 90s with like 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, and then it started to sound really familiar to me. And I was like, wait a minute, I think I've heard this song before. And then I was like, was this song on fucking Night of the Demons? Which is a movie from 1988, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to age myself, but I remember when this movie was out in the 80s.
I was an infant.
But there's this famous scene in that movie where the main character starts dancing in front of the fire, and she's dancing, and then she starts teleporting around the room. And it's like in sync with the pick at the end with the pick scrapes that he's doing, and like one of the guys is like, "What the fuck," you know? Yeah, it's called Angela's Dance is what they call the scene. But yeah, I was like, I recognize this song from that scene, and it's one of those crazy fucking scenes from the 80s, like that they would never do these days.
And it works so well because this song sounds fucking evil.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, this is one that I thought could easily be turned into like a gothic heavy metal song. Like a little heavier than this. And
I love the anguish yelling along with like the more like chanted Latin prayer near the end.
Yeah,
and it was like really unnerving. And then I kind of like it how it ends abruptly, but just kind of lets it sit. Like it feels, kind of lets you sit with a level of discomfort at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the there's like a percussive like harmonic guitar between like the riff sections, and it's kind of a repetitive song, but there's like a lot of different sounds interspersed in to keep it interesting. And like you said, the frantic vocals are really cool.
One thing I really like about this band is they will have like one or two instruments do something really repetitive throughout the whole song, but then they'll have other instruments like doing some things that vary a lot. So like the repetitive parts kind of keep you in a trance, and then like the weird experimental kind of moving around and like stereo panning a lot will keep you from getting bored. So it puts you in like this kind of mental zone where, and then like with the evil screaming with it too, it's a headspace.
Yeah. That evil screaming's almost like Cramp style, like
yeah,
evil screaming. But yeah, like I was surprised because I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I bet. Like when you said that you thought there might be so. Oh no, Steve said that there might be songs that he heard elsewhere.
I didn't recognize any.
Yeah,
of them, no.
Yeah. But yeah, something from a horror movie.
There you go. Well,
Stigmata Martyr sounds like something you would put in a horror movie.
Yeah.
I think the first time I heard Bauhaus was, besides this song, was from there's a movie where Bela Lugosi's dead.
Yeah, The Hunger.
The Hunger.
Yeah, David Bowie is in that movie as a vampire.
Yeah. So that's the first time I heard Bauhaus. Well, besides this, but I didn't know it was Bauhaus because I saw this when I was I was really young when I saw this, and I probably should not have seen this because there's a lot of nudity in this movie. Night of the Demon.
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching like HBO and all those cable channels when I was like 10, when I probably shouldn't have been.
Well, and the Hunger is interesting too because Bauhaus cameos in the beginning because they're the live band in the Vampire Club and over the opening credits.
Yeah.
Just like when Cannibal Corpse guested on Ace Ventura.
Yes, exactly like that. Closing out the side, we have Steve's favorite on the album, Nerves.
This one was pretty fucking awesome in my opinion.
Yeah, it was epic. It was a great closer.
Like it has like a creepy pentatonic like blues scale piano section that's played on like a toy piano, which sounds so really, really fucking creepy. Like the guitar sounded really creepy, like again, like that kind of Sabbath pentatonic sound. It's a really slow burn starting out, like a really quiet piano intro, like just kind of the occasional piano chord, and then what sounds kind of like horror sound effects, and then like a chaotic guitar starts like coming in and not playing perfectly. And then there's like a creepy like pick slide at some point, like really sets the tone for the song. And then, yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, it had like a cabaret type flair to it. Like I think I one thing I said was it sounded like if you combined Black Sabbath and Tom Waits.
Yeah,
yeah.
It made me think like Tony Iommi should have hired a goth singer instead of 80s glam metal singers.
It would have worked so well.
It had a very dynamic. It did like the Pixies dynamic, like before the Pixies, because it had that loud, quiet, loud.
480.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, dynamic. You know, 480.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a really good closer, and I like how it said stop at the end.
Yeah.
And I said not enough albums end with stop.
Yeah.
Like I've been listening lately, I've been like obsessed with Neutral Milk Hotel's In the Airplane Over the Sea.
Great album.
And at the end of that album, it sounds like he just gets up from his chair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done recording this thing.
And then he was done with music.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a whole, this is a strong album. If you haven't given it a listen, I would recommend it. If you want to know what to expect from it, most of it is like for people who are equally fans of Black Sabbath from the album Black Sabbath by the band Black Sabbath, combined with like the like the rawer and more furious parts of early Joy Division. Like imagine some of the singles like Transmission. So yeah, like Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath and Transmission by Joy Division. Combine those, and that's where you really sit with for most of the album. But you get some other stuff in there. Like I said, you get a little bit of Tom Waits. You get a little bit of Pere Ubu. You get...
I was not expecting it to be as hard-edged as it was, and that was a very pleasant surprise. I think this album is something you should seek out if you're into like alternative and grunge type stuff. Probably also even like psychedelic. I could see a psychedelic fan like really getting down to this.
Well, I knew it was going to be heavier than Bela Lugosi's Dead. I mean, like, not every... Because I knew not... I had listened to some other Bauhaus songs. I'm not sure if it was off of this album. But I don't remember what I had listened to. But I knew they didn't all sound like Bela Lugosi's Dead. But Bela Lugosi's Dead was the song that I listened to the most. Because I think it's just a fun song.
It's a great song.
And it's so funny. Bela Lugosi's Dead.
I still think it's funny whenever that... like I saw a YouTube video once where someone ranked it as like one of the most evil sounding songs of all time. It's like, no, to me, it's just like a jam. It's a bop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely, because I mean, it's fucking 9 minutes long. You gotta actually like be like sitting there like, I don't know.
Do.
But I knew that I had listened to some other songs, and I knew that they weren't all that slow. So I knew it was gonna be. I expected some upbeat, or not upbeat, or
faster tempo,
so, up tempo. So, but I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Like halfway through the second side, I was looking up how much a copy cost of this song.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
If that tells you my rating, I give it 4.5 penises out of 5.
Yeah. I give it 4.5 naked trumpeters out of 5.
What do you give it, Steve?
I give it a 1 out of 1.
My
my rival system to Jake Duncan's 2 out of 2.
Yeah, 1 out of 1. Do you like it or do you not? There's no middle ground with is it a 1 out of 2 or a 0? Yeah, or a 0? Yeah. It's either a 1 or a 0. Yeah.
I'd probably say 4.8.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would give it a 4.7?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you, Steve. I always thought that it was weird when people would be like, when they would give... I just think it's weird when they give ratings like 4.8. Okay, what gives it a 4.7? Well, I think it's 4.9.
I think there were some moments that could have improved it. Maybe some like track resequencing is probably why I would say 4.8 instead of like 5.
Yeah. Like Small Talk Stinks while it's still a good song, was not a side opener.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have maybe swapped. I would have maybe opened the side with Stigmata Martyr, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I would have. Well, I don't know if I would open it with Stigmata Martyr. I think I would have switched I would have swapped the 2.
Yeah.
And maybe I would have put it as the third song. The Talking Stinks or whatever, Small Talk Stinks.
Yeah.
I would have put it as the third song, and then had the other 2 as like Victor Zant's Martyr, and then that's the way I would have ordered it.
Nerves has to be the closer.
Nerves is definitely the closer.
I took off a percentage point because it made me look at a penis and it made me feel weird about myself.
Yeah, made my own penis flutter a little. You gotta get a drink to forget that it did.
I'm gay now. They said I gotta get gay married.
Yeah. All right. If you do like this album, though, another band you will like is the Alliterates, because we do have a lot of elements of goth within what we do. Not as many as we could have had in an alternate timeline with a different lineup, but I like a lot of this still really is in there. It is something that I, as one of the songwriters in the band, listens to a lot. So you will find this within our own music if you do like this album.
Is this your favorite by them?
Yes. I think all of their albums are good, and there's often times when if I just want to sit down and listen to them, I'll put on Crackle, which is their compilation, which has it has a few songs from the albums, like it has the first two on this, but like single / radio edit / mixes of them, but it has the singles. So like if you do want to hear Bela Lugosi's Dead or a Terror Couple Kills Colonel, that is the best way to listen to like those like bigger non-album tracks too. So I do recommend, while getting the albums at some point, to pick up one of their compilations. Crackle's the easiest one to find, and it's really fucking good. But some people like the, I think it's called Singles, but that has more of their covers, because the only one of their covers that's on Crackle is their cover of Ziggy Stardust, which is a good cover, but it's also the most obvious song for them to cover. They also have a really good cover if you go to their collection. I think it's called Singles 78 through 80. Yeah, anyway, their Singles one that has like their cover of T-Rex's Telegram Sam, and also their cover of Brian Eno's Third Uncle. And it's almost worth seeking out the collection just for those, even though if you have both that and Crackle, you'll have a lot of overlap. But hey, they're a great band. Get at least one of the compilations, and if you get any of the albums, get this one, but they're all worth checking out.
So if you see one randomly in a bin for a good price, don't hesitate. Yeah,
don't hesitate to buy multiple of the compilations, but getting at least one compilation is essential.
And don't be scared of the penis.
Don't be scared of the penis. You need to accept that part of yourself.
Just need to accept the penis.
Yeah.
Need to accept it into yourself, make it one with yourself. And I don't know how many times I can say in the penis.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with learning something about yourself. But yeah, this is a fantastic album. You will be hearing it when it's still warm and sunny out, but it's always time for goth music. I always like the gloomy, spooky music.
Yeah, it'll make you want to go inside and turn all the lights off.
Yeah.
And light a candle.
Yeah,
light up a clove cigarette.
Yeah. Light up a clove cigarette. Pour yourself some absinthe or some red wine, and
or Clemento.
Yeah, or Clemento, or go to a goth bar. Goth bars are a lot of fun.
I should have broke out the red wine for this.
You really should have. But yeah, anything else anyone wants to say?
I think Sean brought his OnlyFans down to 33% now.
Oh,
yeah.
It's on sale.
You should do your own.
We just started OnlyFans and then just put our music on it.
Yeah.
Like we can all take pictures in our underwear. That'll attract people.
In our underwear, but
tastefully in our underwear.
Or
covering our nipples.
Yeah, untastefully, but in a non-erotic way. Like with the with the old underwear where the rubber is kind of sticking out of the band. There's like a hole in the taint, and we also all need to be wearing those weird anti-aging light masks.
Oh boy! Just don't tell Teresa that I showed you that picture. She doesn't listen to the podcast.
I was about to say Andrew would probably be horrified at that suggestion.
Yeah. Andrew will be wearing a mask. No one will know it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just tag your employer in it.
www.andrew.com.
Yeah. Anywho.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans. Catch you on the flip side.
Fuck off, guys.
Side 1, Side B is a Floof Goof Studios production. Head on over to killrockmusic.com, that's KILRAVOCK music.com, to check out our post-punk band, The Alliterates, and Steve's solo project, Killrock. You can also check out Steve and Dave's experimental project, Lucid Fugue, where the theme song comes from, at lucidfugue.bandcamp.com. You can also check out Dave's old band, Gong Farmer, at gongfarmer.bandcamp.com, spelled GONGFERMOUR. You can find each of us on various social media platforms. Check out the description for more information. Thanks!
Lick my love pump.
This music really makes me hate the centralized bank.
Sunday morning.
All hail to Sean.
All hell to Shaw.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
Doctor Who. Hey, the TARDIS.
What the hell was that?
What the hell is that?
What the fuck was that?
Puskadu is German, yeah. Not really.
Oh, no, they're from Minnesota.
1-2-XU.
How does it feel?
Ziggy, help me!
This ain't your papa's Black Sabbath. We ain't dinosaurs now.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
You knew right away.
Got hit by the lights.
Yeah.
Rev up like a douche.
Where the fuck is the beefy bag?
Sir, you're just a lieutenant. Shut up.
Goddamn wolf penis blue, yeah.
Satan!
Satan! Burn!
Yeah. Sitting on a park bench.
Oh my god.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Baby.
You don't want to talk about my penis?
I'm married, sir.
I love Supreme, Preme. I love Supreme.
How about we kill Steve? Gourmand the son the want to be.
Stop flirting with his ass, you fucking idiot!
Spy in the cab. We got the spy in the cab.